There you go.
All right, guys. So here's the week 11
Week to 11.
week 11 recap. Very, very late in the week, but I did want to do it, and I'm over here at my buddy Max's house, and he did the recap last week or the week before, so wanted to really get into it, not miss a week. That being said, we're a little late, so we're going to kind of jump right back into what was going on last week. We had a couple important matchups, I feel like, last week that ended up in some very interesting ways. We had Space Popes against Pittsburgh Steelers, and that ended up in about an 11-point difference.
Yeah, I needed Gronk to come back for me. And Gronk, as he has all season, delivered from on high.
Gronk does deliver from on high. All hail.
Robbie de Gronk. Robbie de Gronk.
Eric continues his losing streak and takes 4 straight after
Awful.
week 11.
You should be ashamed of yourself, dude.
And I'm honestly hoping that he slides the next 2.
I mean, I'm
7
honestly
and 6.
hoping
Here we go.
that, he just,
So Max pulls that one out.
Yeah.
I play against Reeve, and I put up a great game, and he still handed it to me.
He beat me. He beat a lot of people.
He beat a lot of people.
Yeah.
Reeve beat me, and honestly, going back to it and reviewing my playoff chances, my personal playoff chances, that was a must-win, and honestly, that was probably a game ender. I probably will not make it to the playoffs, thanks to Reeve.
You
job,
could
Reeve.
still make the playoffs, but you'll have to go through the wrecking ball known as the Space Popes.
If I beat Max, I will increase my playoff percentage by probably 75%.
If you beat me, you will increase your life winning percentage by probably 75% as well. So I wish you good luck, friend. Here's a PBR to you.
Yeah, PBR to me. New York Football Giants won over Keys Crushers, but that being said, I've worked out the playoff percentages in my head. Football Giants has to win the next 2 out. He has to win out, and even still, his points for...
He's not going to win any tiebreakers.
Yeah, he has to win out, or if he doesn't win out, he's going to be 7 and 6, and his points for aren't going to get him anywhere. So that's his only shot. He has to win out. John, you have to win out.
We got breaking news from Garrison here. Garrison's got some breaking news, bro. Get in here.
Max won at poker tonight. Oh, wait! Yes, he did! Wait, that dude Kit, I remember that guy. He did not win because he didn't show up.
That's because he's a faggot. That being said, we'll get back to more of Kit's faggotries.
Oh, God.
In fact, let's get to it right now.
Yeah, we need a whole segment for this.
Kit managed to win over James, who posted probably, I think, the worst score of the season. And James, I think, is projected as probably also his second worst score of the season this coming week.
Yeah.
James is kind of sliding, but given his 8 wins, I'm pretty sure he's probably going to the playoffs anyways.
Yeah, he'll get there and then he'll lose. And
he'll get there and then he'll lose, and that'll be great for somebody, and hopefully it'll be the same for Dockery. He'll get in the playoffs maybe, and then
they're both
post a subpar game.
Maybe
like
they'll play
he
each other
does.
so one of them can taste some fantasy glory. I doubt it.
I doubt it also. Dockery wins over UPS Freight Train, and Hamburglers wins over Handshop. Paul, you had to win out. That was, I think, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, dude, Hamburglers knocked him out.
You're out. You're out. So that being said, the standings are as such. We have James and Kit are tied in first place.
James is in first and Kit is in second. It's important that you mention that.
It is important because there is a break-off tiebreaker procedure.
Yeah.
So
It's
James is first, Kit is second.
Uh-huh.
We have 3 people at 7 and 4.
Yeah.
Max of which is taking the lead in that aspect.
Yeah, because I've got more points for.
better record.
Oh, more breaking news from Garrison.
William, Aaron Rodgers is still hurt.
It really doesn't
But
matter
he might be
because
coming back this week.
William is 1-10.
William has the worst record in our league so far. He's the new art. Good job, William.
So he's like modern art. See what I did there? I made a modern art joke.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have 7 people right now in playoff contention. Actually, it's actually 8 people. I don't really consider football giants because the chances that they make it in the playoffs is slim to none.
Then it would be 7.
Me and Reeve are rounding out the bottom half at 6 and 5. There is a very small chance that I will actually make it in. Reeve's had a great team. He honestly has been trending up so well.
Fuck Reeve, dude.
His team is amazing, and it destroyed me. It's just that. I expect him to win the next 2. I would not be surprised that being said, it crushes my playoff hopes.
Mm,
Unless I beat you.
I
And
don't
that'll
know
really
who's-
make my season.
we have to see who he's playing next week. I don't know.
He's got a bunch of really good matchups. Anyways, we got all the 7-4s, and really for any of them to not go to the playoffs, they would have to drop 2 straight.
Yep.
I feel like 7-6 is going to be the lowest record to go to the playoffs this year, and probably only one 7-6 will get in there. So it's going to be pretty much 8-5s and above. So 1 7-6 is either going to be me, Reeve, or maybe one of the 7-4s. Hopefully Max.
Yeah, it'll probably be me.
Hopefully
But
he
I'm gonna be
gets.
there.
Hopefully he gets the one that
I'm gonna
gets
be there.
ousted.
Derek, when I crush your fantasy hopes this week,
It's
I
not
hope
going
you
to
remember
happen.
that. I want you to go in the bathroom and grab a hammer and also crush your balls. So you can feel double crushed by me and that hammer crushing your balls.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Oh, more breaking news from Garrison!
I have a hammer.
All right,
That was
there
awful.
he goes. He has a hammer. That being said,
A hammer
the
in the
playoffs
morning.
are super fucking tight
Hammer
coming
in the
into this next
evening.
week.
All over this land.
So I'm gonna allow.
It's the hammer of justice. I learned this at church camp like a
Go to my
1,000
guest
years ago.
star for the pick 6.
Guest star, fuck you, bitch. You're in my house.
Well,
Thank
that's
you,
true.
co-host, co-anchor, bitch. All right. So we've got me against Derek. I don't know why he thinks he's going to lose. He's actually got a pretty good chance to win. A lot of my team is playing people with good defenses this week. But I'm still going to take me because I don't believe in betting against yourself.
History shows that I have lost the second matchup
There
against
is
Max.
also history, which literally has happened every year. We also play each other every year in the first game, which is weird, but whatever. Derek is gay, and this week I'm going to prove it.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
More
breaking news.
stunning content from Garrison.
This is brought to you by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah!
All right.
We're sponsored, y'all.
Hey, drink responsibly.
No, don't drink responsibly. All right. In the next matchup, we've got the Baton Rouge Raccoonicorns, which is still an awful name, against Team IRS. And I now see why Reef might be going to the playoffs, because he plays Team IRS this week. And next week, he's got James, who apparently can't score points anymore.
Is sliding, which is why I said I expect him to win the next 2.
I mean, he'll at least win this week. I hope
He'll
William
certainly
starts
will.
all 8 players. And let's see, the projected on William is 152. That's pretty good. Reeve is quite literally doubling that and change with 316. So, William, good luck. I hope that fantasy football is
The gods
not your
are
career.
shining on-
all right. Then we got the Pittsburgh Steelers against the New York Football Giants. That game's actually already had a little bit happen, so I feel like it's kind of cheating. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Pittsburgh Steelers. I feel like Jimmy Graham's big performance is going to be a lot more than John's going to get out of his tight end spot.
This is a must-win for John.
Yeah,
John,
it
if
is.
you have a shot at the playoffs, you got to beat it.
This is it, man. And John's kind of benefiting here because he's got some guys playing against pretty crappy teams. He's got Carolina's Brandon LaFell against Miami, and Miami's defense is just abysmal. And then, of course, he's got Calvin Johnson against Tampa Bay, who might score more points than the Pittsburgh Steelers combined. But unless Calvin Johnson goes off, I really don't see him pulling it out. He's got Carson Palmer as his quarterback, and dear God, what the fuck? I didn't even know Carson Palmer was still a quarterback. You should just start me, dude. I'll probably score you more points. Actually, looks like Carson Palmer's doing pretty good for the past couple weeks, so maybe I'll shut the fuck up. Go
That
Carson
being
Palmer.
said, ooh, Carson
Oh.
Palmer.
That's 2.
All right. That being said,
3.
there you go.
Thanks, buddy. We got Keys Crushers and Handshop. I'm going to go ahead and take the Keys Crushers here, specifically because I think that the Keys Crushers are better than the Handshop. I really don't have any reason behind this. I like one name more than the other.
There
And
you
then
go.
we've got Doc's Dick Suckers against the Hamburglers. Go Hamburglers. Seriously, dude, you upset somebody last week. I think it was Paul, the Handshop team. And if you keep the trend going, man, you could just play Ruiner. You could crush people's dreams and getting at least a first round bye, maybe even missing the playoffs.
Do it, Brad.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude.
crush
Do
his
it for
hopes and
Jesus.
dreams.
Do it for Jesus.
Do it for Chazaretta.
I'm going to go ahead and take the Hamburglers over Doc's Dick Smashers, strictly because Kit's team continues to be awful, and he still continues to win games somehow.
Kid's team continues to not show up, just like he doesn't show up to poker
Oh my God.
because he's a little bitch.
He told me 2 days ago that he was going to come to poker. He was talking all this shit. I sent him a picture of my balls. And
I mean, how can you not show up to poker after you get a picture of somebody's balls?
Maybe he was terrified of my balls.
He must have been.
Hey, Kit, that was only one ball, dude.
It could have been 2.
One ball.
Could have been 2.
Only one.
That was a friendship of friendship gesture.
Friendship gesture.
Turn it away.
We got anything else to talk about? It was a good recap. I'm pretty drunk.
Well,
And
playoffs are fucking tight.
Wait, check this
It's
out.
late in the week.
Yeah.
Don't pull your balls out.
I'm gonna pull this out instead. I like to call this cash money that I won tonight for being a poker badass. It turns out that everything I do, I win. So thank you guys ahead of time for this times about 3 for this league this year.
I feel like this is only relevant to this recap because our whole league is called Poker Nights Fantasy, which is built around really the main source of people that we used to play poker with.
Well, I don't know about all that.
Now this is taking the back burner.
Yeah. I played poker with Kit once, and all he did was do party fouls and suck. But that was cool. Yeah.
Anyways, it's going to be a good game. Tomorrow, there's a lot of important matchups. I have to beat Max. I have to beat Max.
I mean,
I'm probably not going to the playoffs if I don't beat Max. All the rest of you can suck dick. So really, I'm just looking out for me.
Yeah, and if you need your dick sucked, you can always contact Doc's Dick Suckers for all dick sucking purposes. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that being said, we will see you guys all next week. We'll have a better shot at the better understanding.
Make a brain, motherfucker!
Who's going to the playoffs? We'll see you in week 13.
Fuck you,